and welcome back to your online class. I am your teacher, Mr. Manang Bernabe. I would like to welcome you again for another set of video lesson that we are going to tackle for today. For food and beverage services, as I promised, we will be going to tackle and discuss for today's video on how to do the table appointment for Russian. As we all know that in the previous video that I had, we have already discussed and I had presented to you on how to present and prepare the table appointment for American table service setup. And for today's video lesson class, we were going to discuss the second set of table appointment, which is the Russian table service setup, both in breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So stay right there and relax, and please continue watching the video until the end for your assignments and questions to be answered until the end. And shout out all the teachers who asking me to share this video for their students. It is overwhelming for me that you have shared this video for the imparting of knowledge to your students. That would be fine for me, and very thank you. And I'm very thankful from the bottom of my heart. That would be fine, and thank you very much. For Russian service setup class, if you're going to start our table setup appointment, we are going to have the two trays. As I discussed, if you are going to use Chinawares in plating your table appointment, you're gonna use this so-called utility tray or service tray. So this utility tray is used only for Chinawares. So Chinawares, we have here the showbiz plate, we have the fish plate, dinner plate, salad plate, and the soup bowl with underliner. So you can place this on utility tray. Together with the Chinaware, you have the so-called flatwares. All flatware should be placed here. Also, you have the bread plate and the cup and saucer. You place it here. Then, the sugar and creamer container. And of course, the salt and pepper shaker. So, in one tray. If you can carry this one in one round, that would be fine. And if you cannot, if you're going to place the plate individually, one by one, that would be also fine. That is for you if you are convenient or not. And for the round tray class, this so-called the round tray is used only for glassware. So only glasswares are placed on the round tray in preparing your table appointment. So we have here the water agave, we have the red wine glass, the white wine glass, the champagne flute, and the sherry glass for wine taster. So if you are not confident enough to put the glass on the round tray without a runner, you can place this with the so-called table napkin to hold and place intact with the glasses before putting the glasses on the tray. So this is the round tray. And in holding the tray glass, you can use the 3 fingers technique or 3 fingers beneath the tray. So like this. Or if you're right-handed or left-handed, that would be fine. As long as you're convenient to carry, that would be fine. This one like this. You can do like this. And also with the utility tray. So first and foremost, as I said in the first video, that in placing your table appointment, it should start with the holowares, because holowares include the centerpiece. So let's start putting this on our plate, on our table, by the way. So we have here our centerpiece, then next to that we have the so-called the sugar and creamer container. We have the salt and pepper shaker. Then we have the plates. So the plates for Russian has complete set from showbiz plate, the dinner plate, the fish plate, salad plate, and soup bowl with underliner, and the table napkin. Next to that is, since we are preparing a Russian breakfast, we have, of course, the cup and saucer and the bread plate. So on the right side, class, the cup and saucer is on the right side because all beverages is found on the right side, while on the left side is all food to be served. That's why the bread is an example of food. That's why the bread plate is used to be seen on the left side. Then next to the chinawares is the flatware. So we have to start with the dinner knife. The dinner knife, 1 inch from the edge of the plate and 1 inch from the edge of the table, should follow the standard placing the utensils. So start with the dinner knife paired with the dinner fork. So we have the dinner fork here. So next plate from showbiz plate, dinner plate. Next plate is the fish plate. So fish plate is paired with the fish knife, and of course we have also the fish fork. So the gap of the utensil should be also 1 inch. Okay, remember that. Then the next plate is the salad plate. The salad plate paired with the salad knife and the salad fork here. Then next plate is the dessert plate. So you have here, dessert plate is paired with dessert fork and dessert spoon. Then we have the soup bowl with underliner paired with the soup spoon. Okay. Then the cup and saucer is paired with the teaspoon. Then we have here the only fork that found on the right side of your setup is the escargot, or the so-called oyster fork. The oyster fork class or escargot fork is used for seafoods orders like ordering baked scallops and other seashell products in the industry. And of course, for the bread plate, we have here the bread and butter spreader. So you put it like this. So as you see, class, it is already complete with the chinaware and the flatwares. And the next to that is to place your different kinds of glasses. And here are the glasses. So bring the tray like this. Remember, class, that in setting up your table appointment, you cannot place the tray on top of the table. You have to bring this one. You have to hold the tray while putting all your glasses. You do it like this. Remember that the wasagalbe is 1 inch above the dinner knife. So we have here the dinner knife. So 1 inch above, it should be the wasagalbe. So 1 inch above the dinner knife, the wasagalbe, followed by the red wine glass, then the white wine glass. We have the champagne flute and the wine taster. So there are the glasses for the Russian table service setup. Take note, class, bear in mind, this is also very important to you remember that the glasses has different styles or different arrangement. You can do like this, a straight diagonal, or you can have this straight line like this, or you can do it alternate. Wasagalbe, red wine, the white wine, the champagne flute, and the cordial glass for the wine taster. So you can do it that way. So this is now the complete set for your Russian table service setup for breakfast. that in presentation of your table appointment to your assessor during your assessment, you should know the spiel on how to present it to your assessor. And you should do it like this. In presenting your table appointment, you start of course with the greetings and introduce your name. Do it this way. Hi sir, hi ma'am, good afternoon. I'm Mr. Bernabe Malang, presenting to you my table appointment for breakfast in Roshan Table Service Setup. And it composed of the following. Use your 5-finger techniques so do not forget what are those to mention. Start with the chinaware. The chinaware, the flatware, the glasswares, the hollowwares, and the linens. So you can hold your 5 fingers to a point what are those components of your table appointment. So that is the 5-finger techniques. The chinaware, the flatware, the glassware, the hollowwares, and the linens. So in introducing your table appointment class, you should point out what are those you speak up in front of the assessor. When you say the chinaware, please point your hand to the chinaware, like this. For chinawares and flatwares, start with the showbiz plate. The showbiz plate holds the dinner plate. The dinner plate paired with the dinner knife and the dinner fork. Followed by the fish plate paired with the fish knife and the fish fork. The salad plate paired with the salad knife and the salad fork. Then soup bowl with underliner paired with soup spoon. If you're going to remove this bowl, it remains only one plate and it's served as a dessert plate. The dessert plate is paired with the dessert spoon and the dessert fork. So if you put back the bowl, the dessert plate becomes now the underliner of the bowl. So do not be confused about it. Then on the right side of my setup, I have here the cup and saucer. This is 5 o'clock position, paired with the teaspoon. And on the left side of my setup, I have here the bread plate. The bread plate is paired with the bread knife or the bread and butter spreader. As I said, I have only one fork that is found on the right side of my setup is the escargot and the oyster fork that is used for special seafoods order like baked scallops. So that's for the chinawares and the flatwares. And now you're going to introduce also the different kinds of glasses that is available in your table appointment. To start with, 1 inch above the dinner knife is the water goblet, followed by the red wine glass, the white wine glass, the champagne flute, and the wine taster. Then for hollowwares, we have here for condiments, we have sugar and creamer container. This is used for breakfast, especially in preparing your brewed coffee or tea. And then on the left side, I have here the salt and paper shaker container. Then, of course, we have our centerpiece. Our centerpiece is made from fresh plant with fresh flowers. And for the linens, the number 5 in your 5-finger techniques is the linens. It's composed of the tablecloth. And of course, you have the table napkin that is folded into birds of paradise that is used for a special anniversary occasion or anniversary or Lover's Day. So that's all. Thank you. How you're going to present your table appointment for breakfast in Russian table service setup. Remember this class. If this appointment is for breakfast, it is very easy for you to identify which of this setup is lunch or breakfast. Because if you are going to simply remove with the use of the tray, you're going to remove the table appointment, or you are going to adjust the table appointment from breakfast down to lunch or dinner. Simply do this way. So this represents for the breakfast. So breakfast, of course, we have the cup and saucer for coffee or tea. So if you're going to remove this one, the cup and saucer, Of course, paired with the teaspoon. And we are going also to remove this one, the sugar and creamer container. Plus, on the left side, the bread plate that represent for bread during breakfast. That setup now is become lunch. So this now are Russian lunch table service setup or dinner. So take a look, come on. Focus this one. So this is now the lunch setup. Okay? So no more cup and saucer. No more sugar and creamer container. And the bread plate. So that Russian table appointment setup become lunch or dinner. So if you are going to return the sugar and creamer container plus the cup and saucer with teaspoon and of course the bread plate, that setup is now for breakfast. See the difference. I hope you have learned something for today, class. Thank you for staying right there. Thank you for bearing with me. And my question for you is, for your assignment, comment down your name, of course, your answer to this question. Name the different kinds of chinawares and flatwares used in Russian table service setup. So again, the question is, name the different kinds of chinawares and flatwares that is being used in Russian table service setup for breakfast. I'm going to wait your answer. Comment down your answer below. So I have to check that. Then record your score, and of course, do not forget to write your name and your section for me to record your attendance.
following: the chinawares, the flatwares or the silverwares, the glasswares, the hollowwares, and lastly, the linens. So first, for the chinawares and flatwares, it starts with the showcase plate, then follows the dinner plate. The dinner plate paired with the dinner knife and dinner fork, the fish plate paired with the fish knife and fish fork, the salad plate paired with the salad knife and salad fork, the soup bowl with underliner paired with the soup spoon. And the only fork that is found on the right side of my setup is an escargot or an oyster fork that is commonly and usually used for seafood orders and other seashell products like baked scallops. And then the cup and saucer paired with a teaspoon. On top of my plate setup is the dessert spoon and the dessert fork. On the left side is the bread plate paired with the bread and butter spreader. For the glasswares, 1 inch above the dinner knife, we have the water goblet, the red wine, the white wine, the champagne flute, and the sherry glass for wine taster. For the hollowwares, we have the centerpiece. For the condiments, we have the sugar and creamer for our coffee and tea, then the salt and pepper shakers. And lastly, for the linens, we have the tablecloth and the table napkin that is folded into a birds of paradise. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been your teacher, Mr. Malang Bernabe, is now signing off.